I've gone through the process, the application stage. I've met with you guys. You've quizzed me on my business plan. You've helped me develop myself to understand the position of a financial planner, and I really want to go for it. We've established also that there's possibly employed options. I could even go and run my own partner practice if I wanted to. So we've gone through that process, and hopefully at this point I've made a decision. And now I want to join the Financial Advisor Academy. So let's have a deep dive into the actual academy itself, and let's look at things like how is it structured, timescales, and what should I expect from actually going through the Advisor Academy at St James's Place.
So we have relaunched the Academy programme in 2021, late 2021. So that was following a period of obviously transition through COVID and using technology a lot more. So we took that as an opportunity to redesign the programme using our 10 years of experience and keeping the best parts of all of that. So we didn't want it to just be a virtual academy. We're a people business, we're our client facing, and those meetings, where possible, need to be in person with our clients. So our training needs to be in person too. So we've broken it down into what we describe as terms or stages. So term 1 for us is get qualified. So it does what it says on the tin. That is thinking about the qualifications that you need to get. So part of our prerequisite as you're going through our engagement and selection process is passing 2 exams before you start on term 1. And statistically, they're the most frequently passed first-time exams. So they're the regulation and ethics exam and then protection exam. And the reason they're most passed first time is the subject. So most people have experienced, well, depending on their age, but often people have experienced getting a mortgage, some life cover, etc. So having lived through that experience makes the reading more understandable as opposed to the more complicated ones like tax and trusts. So during that first 3 terms, you've got access to our online portal, which gives you past exam papers, test your knowledge, etc., as well as frequent drop-ins and focus groups. And prior to every exam, there'll be exam cram days, etc., just to make sure you're really focused and really prepared. And as I said before, we've had a really strong success rate since we've been implementing this process. 91% first-time pass rates on those 3 exams that people are sitting in term 1. So we're really happy with that.
Fantastic. So for me then, I want to join the academy, but I've got to pass 2 exams before I can actually start the academy? Yeah. Or is those 2 exams inclusive within, are they part of term 1?
They're not. So term 1 is RO 2, 3 and 4.
Right.
So yeah, they are prerequisite to starting the programme,
okay,
but not starting engaging with us and having a conversation.
Okay.
So let's say we were speaking, you've gone through the selection process, you're selected, we think you're going to be great.
Yep.
There might be a period of a month or 2 months before you're actually going to join us. You'd have to get those exams under your belt.
So I would be looking to do those in my own time, yes, perhaps whilst I'm still working in my current role, or if I'm not working, I can dedicate some time to doing that. Is there a time limit that you're expecting? Is there a time you expect me to pass those 2 exams?
So we're fortunate now that we have a monthly rolling intake. So there's so much flexibility on when you join the programme. If we go back to pre-COVID times, we'd have an intake once a quarter, for example. So often people get selected, they'd have to wait a couple of months before they could join. So we don't have that barrier anymore. So it really would be down to you in terms of the timing.
I think also as well, it gives me, the applicant, an opportunity to run through a few of the exams and to really let it sink in, because nothing sort of straightens the mind than having to sit down and run through, study for an exam and actually pass an exam. And at that point, I might make a decision that I've made the wrong decision.
Exactly.
And at that point, I haven't fully committed, have I, 2-footed to joining the academy. So I think that's a really good way of starting it out.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a litmus test for you. Am I genuinely interested in what I'm reading? And also for us, it's I want to do this and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to pass these 2 exams. So it's a two-sided approach really, but we found it really, really helped. And as you said, actually it does give people confidence. I've already got these 2 exams under my belt. I'm ready for the next one with your help and your training. So yeah, it's really good.
But I'm not on my own though, because I can log in, I can look at some past training papers.
Absolutely.
And yeah, then all the support's there. Yeah. Okay, great.